Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Easy English channel. We are so happy to see you again. I'm Emily.
And I'm Peter. Hello, Emily. I'm feeling very motivated today. I have my notebook ready because I want to learn some new words.
That is great, Peter. But learning new words is only the first step. The real challenge is using them when you speak, right?
Oh, definitely. I often learn a word in the morning, but by the evening, I have already forgotten it. It's so frustrating.
You are not alone, Peter. Many of our listeners feel the same way. That's why today's topic is the best way to use new words in real life.
I am ready to learn, but first, a quick reminder to our friends, if you want to improve your English with us every week, please subscribe and give this video a like. It really helps us.
Yes, thank you. Okay, Peter, let's talk about the biggest mistake students make. They try to learn words in a list.
Like a long list of 50 words about food?
Exactly. If you just look at a list, your brain doesn't know how to use the words. The secret is to learn chunks.
Chunks? Like a chunk of chocolate?
Not exactly. A chunk is a small group of words that usually go together. For example, instead of just learning the word decision, you should learn the chunk make a decision.
Oh, I see. So if I learn make a decision, it is much easier to use in a sentence. I can say, I need to make a decision about my job.
Precisely. You don't have to think about the grammar because the chunk is already a complete thought.
That is a great tip. My second tip is the rule of 3.
What is the rule of 3?
It means when you learn a new word, you must try to use it in 3 different ways within 24 hours.
That's a smart plan. So if I learn the word convenient, I should say it, write it in a message, and maybe use it in a conversation.
Exactly. You could say, the subway is very convenient. Then text a friend, is 5 p.m. convenient for you? And finally, think to yourself, this shop is so convenient.
By using it 3 times, your brain starts to save the word in your long-term memory.
Now, Emily, what is your next advice for our listeners?
My next tip is personalization. This means you should connect the new word to your own life.
Can you give us an example?
Sure. If you learn the word commute, don't just write the definition. Write a sentence about your commute. For example, my commute to the city takes 30 minutes by train.
Ah, I see. Because it is about my life, I'm more likely to remember it. It isn't just a word in a book anymore, it's my story.
Exactly. If you learn hobby, write about your real hobby. My favorite hobby is playing the guitar.
I also like to use sticky notes. I put them on things around my house.
That is a classic method. If you're learning furniture words, you put a note on the fridge, the mirror, or the wardrobe.
Every time I look at the object, I see the word. It's like a mini lesson every time I go to the kitchen.
That's very creative. But Peter, what if someone is too shy to talk to people? How can they use new words in real life?
That is a common problem. My advice is talk to yourself.
Talk to yourself? Won't people think you're crazy?
Maybe. But you can do it when you're alone, in the shower, or while you're cooking dinner.
That's actually a very good idea. You can narrate your day. Now I am going to chop the onions. This knife is very sharp.
Exactly. If you don't know the word for onions, you look it up, use it, and you'll never forget it because you're actually doing the action.
This is called learning by doing. It's much more effective than just reading.
Let's talk about context. When you see a new word in a movie or a book, don't just look at the word, look at the sentence around it.
Yes, the context tells you how the word feels. Is it a happy word? Is it a formal word?
For example, the word stingy. If you see it in a story about a man who never shares his money, you know it is a negative word.
Right. You wouldn't use it to describe your best friend as a compliment.
Definitely not. Now, let's try a new word role play. Emily, I'm going to try to use 3 new words I learned today: avoid, recommend, and delicious.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
Hi, Emily. I went to a new Italian restaurant last night. The pasta was absolutely delicious.
Oh, really? I love pasta. Do you recommend the place?
Yes, I highly recommend it, but you should avoid going on a Friday night because it is very crowded.
Thanks for the tip. I will try to go on a Tuesday instead.
Did you hear that, listeners? I used delicious, recommend, and avoid in a natural way.
You did a great job, Peter. You didn't just say the words, you put them into a real situation.
That made it so much easier. I wasn't thinking about a dictionary. I was just telling you about my dinner.
That is the goal. We want the words to become automatic.
We covered a lot of strategies today. We talked about learning chunks instead of lists, the rule of 3, and personalizing your sentences.
We also talked about using sticky notes, talking to yourself, and paying attention to context.
The most important thing is, don't be afraid to make mistakes. If you use a word incorrectly, it's okay. That's how you learn.
Exactly. Every mistake is a step toward becoming a better speaker.
Now it's time for our listeners' homework. We want to help you use a new word today.
Pick one new word you learned from this episode. Maybe chunks, convenient, or avoid.
Write a sentence in the comments using that word, but make it about your life.
We will read your comments and give you feedback. We are so excited to see your sentences.
Thank you for joining us today on the Easy English channel. Remember, don't just learn it, use it.
Keep practicing every day. We believe in you.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.